Previously on the forest. Paul Bunyan's cabin, Stalin's resort and spa. Fort Lonesome. It truly is lonesome. Those were a number of suggestions, but given that I just came back from the Bahamas and our last place was Fort Wilderness on the Floridian Peninsula, and we had a Key West island, this one kind of hit home. Camp Bahamas. I think we're going to call this Camp Bahamas. However, or rather, in addition, there were so many suggestions for tits-related things that we're going to call this prison Tits Prison. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Baron here. We are back, and I couldn't agree with you more. This axe we have here is wimpy. What? Oh, come on. We need to find a new one. Come in, lizard. Well, aren't they just everywhere out today? Which is perfect, because I need armor. I also need food. Get out of here, bushes. I don't trust any of you bushes. Now watch this. Now you skin rabbits. Now there's no use for the skin, but I think it is interesting because it makes you wonder, like, will you have fur clothing? There is a, you know, a cold mechanic, fatigue mechanic at night. So it makes you wonder if that's kind of the thing. Alright, so we are pretty stocked up. We want to get some extra lizard skins. That was rather acrobatic of him. Now we're going to cook some food, but yeah, we need to find an axe. Now in version 0.03, rumor has it that there is no longer the modern axe. They've taken it out. Oh my god, I chopped a bird off. Look at the poor bird, he didn't even know, man. He's just flying by. Gonna tweet me a pretty song, and he's dead. And it's gone. So, yeah, so since the modern axe isn't available, we need to go after the rusty axe, and I think it's in the caves. So we're gonna venture out. We've constructed our cabin. Killed some bunnies. Tits Prison here. The cabin has been named Camp Bahamas. This is Tits Prison with the creepy music. And we don't have any bridges built yet. We're going to build them at some point. But we're going to travel across here. And I've got my trusty map up. And I have my eye on a cave. Where to find this fabled rusty axe. Now, it could have been switched, but so I think I have two ideas where I'm going to search, like which caves. And I should find success. This is why we need a bridge so bad here. It will take literally forever to build a bridge. But if we're going to do even 10, 20 more episodes, the bridge will be invaluable in amount of time saved. Plus, who doesn't like the construction of bridges? And I'm sure we could come up with a cool design for one. You know, something different than just the basic one we built. We're going to practice over there on that short spot first. Because really, we only really need to head over to the mainland when we want to explore the caves and stuff like that. So let's check our inventory. A little bit of both. We have some extra skins. I don't have too many candy bars for quick stamina. I should be able to build fires relatively easy. Stones and wooden sticks and leaves are readily available almost everywhere. So let's see. I can get lost once I'm in the woods, and I just need to find a reference point. And man, I'm burning through stamina when I'm sprinting. But we need to find this axe. Thirst quencher, water. What kind of bush is that? Nice little blue flowers. So we're on a whoa, rather steep. That almost looked like a campfire at distance. So it's getting nighttime-ish. I honestly have no clue where I'm at right now. Lost in the forest. It's kind of like the Stomping Land. If you haven't checked that series out, that's fun. Dinosaurs, man. But when I'm in the woods in that game, I get lost so easily. I have to use main landmarks as you know, very obvious landmarks like river systems. What's over here? A little pond. Where could this be? Could be literally anywhere. It's gonna get dark soon. So we're gonna go... Let's see. We're gonna go to the right. Why not? Hopefully we find a cave. Is this the... Oh. Wait a... What? Oh, the chairs are glitchy. Yeah, there's no chairs. I thought we may have found the cockpit for a second. Found some meds. So it seems like some of the things respawn here. Alright, so this is our few... You know what we're gonna build? Is these new things, the markers. Where are you at, markers? Here we go. Hopefully this will help. So this is... We're gonna produce... Now does this come up on the map? Oh, it does! Check that out, the little white flag. So this white flag will be the tail section. I like that. I like that. That should be rather helpful. Tail section could be really anywhere. Oh my gosh, it's getting dark. We may have to head to one of these camps and skip the nighttime. Because I don't like the nighttime. Just be honest with you. What is this? It's a hill. Hoping to run into a lake with a village next to it. This is a pond. There's just so many places I could be, and there's so many ways I could get lost. Because it's very difficult to navigate. Oh. How did I end up over here? Mysterious. Anyway. We need to find ourselves to a beach. It's much easier to navigate that way. So I'm just going to move in one direction and hope it's to the beach. Berries. Look at this. Imagine getting ambushed by the others in here when it's dark. You can't see them and the lightning just flashes and there's one of them white painted crazies right in front of you. Going, I'm going to drink your blood, boy. Well, the birdies are chirping, so that's good. Oh my, did we run in a giant circle? Where am I? West? No way. That's Key West over there. Is it? Isn't it? Is that Key West? I think it is. That's Key West in the Floridan Peninsula. We ran completely the wrong way. And it's nighttime. And that's an enemy camp. Get out the flashlight. Navigating ourselves. It's dusk. It's always dark. It's always really hard to see at dusk. Look at that. Lightning just lighting it up. Good building spot, that peninsula is. Gotta continue onwards. And get to a camp. Alright, so we made it to this camp. We're gonna sleep. And hopefully that will trigger about daybreak. It's really dark. I'll let you know when it's day. There's no point in this. Or is there? I think it'll be day soon. Fingers crossed. Alright, so we are here at the peninsula. We're gonna go back to the peninsula. It should trigger daylight soon. And with that, look at that. Hey, we could cook some of our food. That would help with hunger. And we have a fire here. Save some resources that way. Need to find the caves. Need to find the beach. I can navigate easier from here. I like literally traveled so far out of the way. I got lost in those woods really easily. Alright, so we got our food. It's getting close to daytime. There's a giant patrol over on the peninsula. Can we sneak by them? Oh my god, is that a giant patrol? This was a terrible idea. This was a terrible idea. Gee. That's not a patrol, that's a war party. 6 people strong. And by people, I mean others. Was that a cave? Ooh, nice little nook, but it is not a cave. That wouldn't be bad for a little shelter. Now, as we know from version 0.02, that this area is highly patrolled as a result of that camp that we passed coming in here, over on the peninsula. Alright. So, we're here. Just gonna head straight this way. Continuing to navigate. Don't want to fall down these cliffs. What is this? Could this be a cave entrance? Aha! Perfect. Now my frames just totally went to crap. Guys, this is what we're looking for. Oh my gosh, I thought those were bats for a second. Ta-da! The rusty axe. I pressed L to use lighter. Gonna light it up. Check that out. We found the rusty axe. Perfect. Now all we gotta do is get back to base. Alright, that's our marking. Which one is our actual house? Alright, I know... Alright, that's a marker. That's a house. It's that one over there. That one right on the tip of my new rusty axe. That's where we're going. And my axe. Gimli, son of Glowin, also used an axe. To good effect. Although I would much rather prefer a bow and arrow, a la Legolas, you know, than an axe, Gimli style. There's just so much class to having a bow and arrow and being accurate. Oh yeah, we should remember that there is a war party around here. Last we were here. Oh, the memories, huh? Florida Peninsula and Key West Island. We are heading back to the base. Camp Bahamas, baby. Yeah, Florida, Key West, and Bahamas. That's how it is. Here's our little hideaway spot, which we built as we quested over there. That was when we thought food was incredibly scarce. And it may have been. I'm not sure if this game factors in, like, at certain points in the game, food is scarce. It seems like my hunger isn't going down as much as it used to. It used to go down very quickly. I thought that was very strange. And this is the perfect location for a bridge. So I think what we're gonna do... Woo! Yeah, getting tired, aren't you? Aren't you, big guy? And we have that flag point. Those new markers are crucial for map navigation and marking where stuff is. If I could figure out where that is actually on the map, I could search the other locations for the cockpit. Have you found, if you play this, have you found the cockpit? Man, that music's that triggered when you're kind of swimming in this swamp area is pretty interesting. Something over. Imagine getting ambushed here, you'd pretty much be boned, because I think they could walk, and you can't block because you're swimming. So, probably the worst thing that could happen to you would be that. Alright, so now we gotta figure out how to build a really cool bridge. After we get through this freaking marsh. Alright, we got it. So we're gonna build when I slur my words. Build a mini bridge. Build bridge, build. New words. Gonna build a mini bridge here. And we want it to be flat. We could build a basic one. Basic bridge. I wonder if you can still do it, actually. We'll check it out. So what you do is you build one of these. You want it as flat as possible. Oh, here we go. See that? That right here? Looks good. And then... aha! You can. Ooh, is that sloping downwards, or is it just paranoia? We'll check. If we mess it up, we'll just do it over. No, I think we're good, actually. I think one part of the section is actually taller than the other. And it drops down each section. I hope. And I'm wondering, I don't know if this bridge is going to need a gatehouse. That one, this large bridge, is absolutely going to need a gatehouse, for sure. We'll build once more into the breach. Perfect. So this will be a bridge, and it's 60 wood. That's not too much. Especially, let's check out our lumberjacking skills with the new axe. I think the big thing is a stamina. Because the airline axe, the one you get at the very beginning that's lodged in that lady, gruesome stuff, is not a very good axe. And you can block with this one too, so it's not like, there's not even really a trade-off. You don't have to worry about that. Alright. So 58 logs. Actually, we can subtract 3. Or excuse me, 5, because that standing up part on the other side, we do not need to build. We don't want to build it. Alright, more wood. Luckily there's a lot of wood around this little marsh here. But could build a bridge, and then maybe after I'm gonna experiment with designs of elevated bridges, because it would be kind of cool to have an elevated bridge, you know, a suspension bridge, something crazy like that, over that big expanse. That would be freaking awesome. Actually, that would be a great idea. It's gonna be the most marvelous bridge. It's gonna take episodes to complete. But I'm starting to come up with an idea for it. I think it'll be pretty good. That's a few episodes away, though. This is just thoughts right now. Many things can change. Like, we could die. That would definitely stall bridge production. Alright, we got both these logs. Man, I cannot wait for co-op. I could construct things so much quickly with help. Alright, so we've chopped down a couple trees now, and I don't think it chops them down faster, or not like very noticeably faster, if it is faster. However, what is noticeable is the stamina drop is much, much lower. So what we're going to do is put one log in each of these sections, because now you can save partially completed buildings. I wasn't able to see these logs, and that way, you know, it's getting close to the end of the episode. So once we do that, we can quit out, save, and then when we join back in, it will be saved, and then we can just continue on, which is great that they've done that, because a lot of times, you know, if you construct like a really ornate building, something like that, something really creative, that would require a lot of logs, a lot of time to complete it, and you may not just have that time at the time. Time. But here, it's a nice kind of fix there, as these logs Flopadopolis over here. And I'll show you what I mean in the next episode, because I'm going to have to quit out because it's time to edit these and have them up for Friday, because I promised you guys 2 episodes. Nice. So now we have one. Now this is considered, this whole bridge section is a partially completed structure. And as a result, we have our bridge, and we can save now, and that's good. So anyway, my name is Baron. I thank y'all for watching. Make sure to give this video some love, like it, favorite, share it. It really helps me out, really helps the series out. Let me know after this mini bridge, what should we build? That's the question. I wonder if I should build a big bridge or if I should go exploring for something else. Let me know, because we gotta find something once we complete this bridge. Anyway, thanks for watching. See y'all soon. This was 3 to 4 hours of gameplay on the Stomping Land in a rather highly populated multiplayer server in a quest to ride a Carnotaurus. There were a lot of times where things got pretty hairy. People had to really step up to the plate in order to keep the quest going. But let's check it out.